Hey, what's going on, guys? So I had an interesting conversation come up in my private Facebook group today with a question from one of my members. Shout out to Deborah about being able to edit different emails from the same campaign simultaneously. So imagine you have 3 emails or 10 emails, and you want to be able to open them all at the same time so that you can click from one tab to the next and kind of see them side by side, or so that you can copy and paste things from email one into email two and email two into email three, or move things around, right? It can get kind of frustrating and a little bit cumbersome to constantly be going from the email editor back out to the sequence and then into the next one and then back to the sequence and then into the next one. And obviously Infusionsoft doesn't allow you to have multiple tabs open from within the same campaign at the same time. So at any rate, that's a lot of buildup. But in talking through this with Deborah, we stumbled onto something that might be a solution, and I thought I would share it here just in case it helps you as well. So you've got 3 emails, email 1, email 2, and email 3, and you want to be able to view all of them at the same time and quickly tab between them, and there really isn't an easy way to do that. And I sort of outlined why. The campaign builder likes to keep like a running linear path of changes so that it knows what the most recent version is. And the minute you get into editing it in 2 separate locations at separate times, you run the risk of saying, well, which changes are the most recent, and how do I know, what the live version, actually looks like, that sort of thing. So anyway, long story short, I think we can actually do this by temporarily breaking these 3 emails into 3 different campaigns. So I'm going to do a brand new campaign here, and we'll just call this email 2. And then I'm going to drag out a sequence, and we'll call this email 2. And in this sequence, I'm actually going to copy from another campaign. So we're going to choose the 3 emails campaign, and we'll do email 2. So that brings in kind of a cloned version of this sequence. And then we just need to do this one more time. So let's go to our campaign builder, and we're going to create a new campaign again. And this one is going to be called email 3. And we are going to bring out a sequence. We'll call it email 3. And then in this sequence, we will copy from that original campaign to 3 emails, email 3. And then I can open this email, which should be email 3. This is email 3. I can open this email, which is going to be email 2. So this is email 2. And then in here, the original campaign, I can open email 1. And that should give you the ability to see email 1, to see email 2, and to see email 3. You can see the subject line, email 3, email 2, and email 1. So if I need to make changes to it, so I'll just say this is the new email 3, and this is the new email 3, and then I'll say this is email the new 2, email the new 3. Good for me. This is the new email 2. Yeah, so obviously you get what I'm going for. And then this is the new email 1, the new email 1. And then we can go back to sequence here, and we'll say the new email 3. We can go back to the sequence here, and we can say the new email 2. And then we can go back to the campaign and back to the campaign. And once you've copied and pasted and kind of sorted all of that out, you just go into the email 2 sequence, and we're going to copy from this campaign, which is email 2. So email 2, and then we'll choose the sequence email 2. And all you need to do once you have brought this in, it should have, this is the new email 2, email the new 2. All you need to do is set these things back to ready. So sequence, timer, email, And then do the same thing for email 3. So copy from campaign, and we'll copy from the email 3 campaign. That's that temporary campaign. Copy in the new email 3. Make sure that this is email the new 3, email the new 3. I'm going to leave it. At this point, I'm rolling with it. And then set everything back to ready, and go ahead and publish your changes there. So that would be one way of handling it. Obviously, a little bit of a workaround there. I don't need this any longer. And then you could, potentially delete those second 2 campaigns once you are done with them. Okay, so that is it for this little trick. I just want to call out that I demonstrated how you can reconsolidate by importing a sequence from another campaign. But if you don't want to replace your whole sequence, which is what that will do, you also could just import only the email. So there is an option to grab an email from another campaign and plug it in where your previous email had been. So that would work just the same. But regardless, I hope this trick makes your life easier or saves you a little bit of headache. And if you found it useful, give me a thumbs up or some sort of comment below the video. Take care.